Can the Prime Minister assure this House and all Canadians that he is using every tool at his disposal to ensure that the public support the Trans Mountain Pipeline project?
Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, I find it wonderful that a member of the opposition is asking this question because, indeed, we recognize that part of the tools to get this pipeline built is a price on carbon pollution right across the country. Canadians know that protecting the environment and growing the economy must go together. For 10 years, Stephen Harper and his Conservative Party were unable to protect the environment and therefore unable to grow the economy the way they should have.
The Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
Well, Mr. Speaker, if the Prime Minister claims to be trying to build public support for this pipeline, perhaps he can explain to the House why his government gave a grant to an environmental lobby group that specifically used those funds to hire an activist to protest against the Trans Mountain project. Does the Prime Minister not realize that paying groups to protest against these projects is exactly part of the problem?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, unlike apparently the member of the Leader of the Official Opposition, we believe in free speech and we believe in advocacy on this side of the House. But, Mr. Speaker, on the specific...
Order. 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 I know that all honourable members believe in free speech. It doesn't mean we can all freely speak at the same time. Order. We need to hear the questions and the answers, whether we like them or not. The Right Honourable Prime Minister has the floor. We'll have some more.
Mr. Speaker, on the issue of this particular advocacy group, it's important to highlight that they were also funded under the Harper government.
Honourable Leader of the Opposition, order.
To protest the pipeline.
Mr. Speaker, this Prime Minister has signed off on a grant that will go specifically to hire an assistant who will, quote, work directly with the provincial organizer and the field organizing team to help our network stop the Kinder Morgan pipeline. Does he not realize that he is funding the very groups who are protesting against the project that is in the national interest?
Right Honourable Prime Minister.
As I said, Mr. Speaker, the previous Harper government also funded this organization, and on this side of the House, Mr. Speaker, we will not brand Canadians as eco-terrorists. We will not remove funding from advocacy organizations because we as a government happen to disagree with them. We remember what that previous government did, and Mr. Speaker, Canadians do not want to go back to those terrible years.
The Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
Speaker, what the Prime Minister just said will come as a great surprise to the member for Bonavista, Gander, Grand Falls, Windsor. That's right. There is nobody that believes that this Prime Minister is committed to free speech when he punishes all those in this country that don't agree with his personal point of view. But what we're talking about here, Mr. Speaker, is not the principle of free speech. Yes, we all agree on that. What we're talking about is taking tax dollars from people who are out of work in the energy sector and giving it to people who are trying to block a project in the national interest. That's shameful, and Conservatives will stop that practice.
The Right Honourable Prime Minister, order.
Mr. Speaker, once again, we see Harper's Cup.
Order. Debate, it's not a cacophony. Order. The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Once again, Mr. Speaker, we see the true colours of these Harper Conservatives shining through. The commitment that this government has made to stand up and defend reproductive rights and the rights of women at every single opportunity is one that sticks in their craw, Mr. Speaker. We will not apologize for ensuring that women's rights are protected across this country.